My children, now let us start a new chapter, exponents and powers. About the exponents and powers in your previous classes we have discussed. So now I am going to revise whatever we know about exponents. Okay, first of all, why we are using these exponents. So before that, just observe what is the meaning of exponents. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, like this. I have written my number. Okay. Can I able to read this number? Just observe. For writing also it is difficult, very lengthy number. Yes. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0, 7, 100. See how many we remember? One is a division, hundred is a like that. We have to take that. It is highly difficult to read such a number. It takes some time to read the paper as well as writing a number also. So such type of large numbers, whenever we are using the exponential form to read easily and express in easiest way. So that is the main use of exponents. What is the use of exponents? We are expressing the large numbers in a short form using the exponential form. Okay, so what is that? Now, how we can represent this number in the exponential form? 123 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7. That means 10 is multiplied 9 times 10 to the power of 9. So, here 10 to the power of 9 is the exponential form. This meaning is actually 10 is multiplied 9 times. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 is multiplied 9 times. So instead of originally times writing, just we are simplifying it 10 to the power and it is read as 10 raised to the power of 9 or simply 10 to the power of 9. Okay, so in this 123 into 10 to the power of 9 is exponential form of this number. Now it is very easy to read the number and write the number also. As well, just I think that what are the different terms are related to this. See how we can express in exponential form when same number multiplied several times. We are expressing in the exponential form. In the same, suppose I have same number. So many times addition added. Same number so many times added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is nothing but repeated addition is nothing but multiplication. 3 repeated 6 times. So 3 is 18 is the answer. Observe if you have any doubt. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. Okay, repeated addition is multiplication. But if I am getting 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is multiplied, not added. Addition is product form, that is different, but it is in the product form. Okay, now I want to express this form in the exponential form. Which number we are multiplying so many times? That is 3. How many times it is multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So simply we are writing in the exponential form for this product form. Understand? And so whenever we are getting the product form, then only we can use the exponential form. If you are getting addition, the same number is added. In that case, don't use the exponential form. Remember this. So you will get two bits to confuse you. There will be like this and like this. Okay. So it is in the simplified form is 3 to the power of x. And it is read as 3 raised to the power of 6 and 3 to the power of 6. Now what are the different terms are there in this exponential form? This whatever number we are taking down, that is which number is repeating, that number we have to consider. We need to treat as base or radix. It is called as base or radix. And whatever is there outside means how many times it is repeated, that number indicates exponent, our index, our power. That's why this form is termed as exponential form and index notation also. Okay. So its general form is given by some of the examples. First of all, why we are using the exponents? To express the large numbers, very large numbers in the short form, we need a special type of representation. That representation is the exponential form. Okay? In the exponential form, see, same number multiplied several times. It should be represented in the exponential form by the number which is repeating. That number has base and how many times it is repeated? 10 times it is repeated. So, like this, we will write this exponential form. A to the power of 10 is the general form of exponential form. When A is multiplied 10 times, that value is equal to A to the power of 10. This is the general form of this product form. Okay. And next, in this exponential form, what is needed? That is base or radix. And what is N? Power, index, and exponent. So it is that's why they like exponential form and index form also. Index form also we can call. Okay. Now, how we are reading that number? A power n as A raised to the power of 10. Understand? Like that we must do. Now, suppose my number is like this. I have written one number. Product form. So what is its simplified form? 5 is multiplied 20 times. So what is its exponential form? 5 to the power of 20. So in this number, what is the base? Base of the exponential form is 5. And what is the index of exponent? That is equal to 20. And how we are writing that number? 5 raised to the power of 5 raised to the power of 20. So this is about exponential form and different terms of the exponential form and how we are reading the number. Now take some examples. Write the expanded form. Write the expanded form of the formula. First one is 3 power 7, second one is n to the power of 4, and third one is s raised to the power of 9, b raised to the power of 6, z raised to the power of 5. Okay, now this is it. Now, write the expanded form. That is nothing but that they are giving exponential form. We need to write the product form. When product form is given, we must write the exponential. So now my first question answer is p power 7 can be expanded as what is the base p? How many times it is multiplied? 7 times. So p into p into p into p into p into p into p. How many times is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's all. That is the expanded form. I am coming to second one. L power 4. So what is its product form? L multiplied 4 times. L into L into L into L. That's it. And third one. S power 9 is multiplied 9 times. 7, 8, 9 times it is multiplied. And next fourthly, d power 6. We multiply 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And fifth one, z to the power of 5. Z multiplied 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Understand? So this is when exponential form is given, you need to write in the product. They are asking to explain. And now next, one more type of question. Write the following exponential form. Write the following exponential form. And the first question is a into a into a into l times b. And second question, 5 into 5 into 5 into n times. And thirdly, q into q that measures 15 times. And fourth question, r into r that measures 3 times. So these are given in product form. We need to write it exponential form. Here, which number we will multiply? A. This base of that exponential form is a. How many times it is multiplied? 8 times. So a should be L. That's it. And coming to the second problem, 5 multiplied in times. That is base of the exponent 5 and exponent is n. 5 to the power of n, 5 raised to the power of n. And next, base of this expansion is q and its exponent is 15. So it is known as q raised to the power of 15. Next, r b times. So r raised to the power of b. That's it. When exponential form is given, write in the product form. If product form is given, write in the exponential. That's it. Now next, which is greater among two numbers? Okay. Which is greater? 3 power 4 and 4 power 3. Which one is greater? This is my question. Now, 3 power 4, what is it? It is in the exponential form. So try to write it in its product form and find out its product form. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. Okay, these 2 3s 9. 3 3s are 9. Totally 9 9s are 81. So, what is the 3 power 4 value? 81. And 4 cube. 4 multiplied 3 times. 4 into 4 into 4. 3 multiplied 4 times. 4 multiplied 3 times. 4 4s are 16. 16 4s are 64. Now which one is greater? 81 is greater than 64. Therefore, 81 value is 3 power 4. That is 3 raised to the power of 4 is greater than 4 raised to the power of 3. Like this one is is 3 power 4 is equal to 4 power 3? No, here base and exponents are different. So both are not equal. And coming to one question. Write the following numbers in exponential form. Write the following exponential form and indicate the base, number, and how we have to grade and how to grade. All these we must write. So observe first question, they are given 32. Second question is 64. Third question is 256. Fourth question is 243. Question is 49. So whenever such type of questions are given, these are not given in the exponential form. We need to write in the exponential form. So to write the given number in the exponential form, go through with the prime factorization method. Prime factorization. Okay. So now how to divide it in the prime factorization method? We take only prime numbers. So 2 16 are 8. 2 8 are 16. 2 4 are 8. 2 2s are 2 1s are. So 32 is nothing but 2 how many times multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 times 8. So it is in the product form. Now we can write in the exponential form. That is 2 to the power of 5. So what is the base in this expansion? Base is 2 and exponent is, that is power is equal to 5. And how we are getting that? 2 raised to the power of 5. 2 raised to the power of 5. Then we are getting the second problem. 64. Go through with the prime factorization again because 4 is there, we can go through with the 2 minutes. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 2 8 8, 2 16 are. 2 8s are. 2 4s are. 2 2s are. And 2 1s are. That's it. So 2 how many times multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is exponential of 64 is equal to 2 to the power of 6. Now what is the base of its expansion? B is equal to 2. Power is equal to 6. And how we are getting 2 raised to the power of 6. 256. Again 2 table because 6 is there. 2 1s are, okay? 2 2s are 4. 2 8s are 16. 2 6 are 12. 2 4s are 8. 2 3s are 6. 4 2s are. Again 2 16s are. 2 8s are. 2 4s are. 2 2s are. 2 1s are. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So that means 256 is equal to 2 raised to the power of 8. Base of this expansion is 2 and exponent is 8. Exponent of power. And now we are writing this number 2 raised to the power of 8. Same as the 243. Because here 243 is there, we can't go for 2 3 is there in the next place. Then check for 3 table. 3 8 are 24, 3 1 are 3 2s are 6, 21. 3 7 are 21. 3 9s are 27. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 12. 1 2 3 4 5. So 243 is equal to 3 to the power of 5. Base is 3. Power is 5. Term minus 3 raised to the power of 5. 49. 7 7s are 49. That is 7 square. Base is 7. Power is 2. That is 7 raised to the power of 2. But when we are getting square and 2 and 3 names, terms, they are having some different names. We are we can name them, we can read it as 7 raised to the power of 2. But in simply 7 square. When 2 is coming, it is having special name. And for 2 and 3, they are having the special names. 7 square, 7 cube. 2 if it is coming, we will read it as 7 square. And when 3 is coming in the bubble, then we can read it as 7 cube. Okay, they are having separate names. Now, some of the questions are given and limited them in the exponential form. First one, write the following exponential form. Write the following in exponential form. So first one, total surface area, approximately given, okay, always values. Total surface area of the earth is, of the earth is 510 million square kilometers. And second, population of Rajasthan is approximately population of Rajasthan is approximately okay, next third question. The approximate age of Earth is 4,550 million years. And fourth question, 1,000 kilometers in meters. We now observe the first problem. Total, they already the approximate values are given, not exact values. Okay. The total surface area of the earth is given by like this number, another number. Suppose we are unable to read the number, we want to express the number in the exponential form. Actually, so observe the first question.
Here somewhat lesser number only, that's why we are able to read that number. But I want to express that number in the exponential form. Now 510 like this is there. No? So first of all, write the exponential form. Non-zero values are write first. That is 51 into whatever. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 to the power of 7 square kilometers. Is exponential form only, but it is not in the standard form. Okay, so that about the standard form we will discuss later on, but just somewhat I am giving some idea about that. Standard form is nothing but this 51 is there. No, we shouldn't write 50s like this. 1 to 10 numbers only we must write it. If it is decimal value also no problem. So now 51 means I am indicating this 51 as a decimal number. Like 51 by 10 into 10. Is there any problem? No. 10 will get cancelled. Again, we'll get 51 itself. So into 10 power 7 already I have. So for this decimal notation, how we can write 5.1 into, here one more zero is added. That is 10 into 10 power 7. That is 10 to the power of 8. Understand? So just don't worry about that. Whenever if you are getting like that numbers with a positive signs, positive integers, that exponent is positive number. In that case, whatever number we are getting, for first number, after the first number, keep the point and write the remaining digits. Here only 2 digits is there. 51 only we have. So 5.1. How many decimal digits I have added now? Only 1. So this 7 will change it as 8. 7 to the power, 10 to the power of 8 square kilometers. So the surface area of the earth is 5.1 into 10 power 8 square kilometers. This is the perfect indication of exponential form. It is in the scientific notation. Now coming to the second one, population of Rajasthan is approximately like that given. So therefore that value, just directly I am taking the values, I am not writing sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros are there. What I told you, you must indicate like a decimal number or 1 to 10 numbers. So my first number is 7 only. 7 is enough. That is in between 1 to 10 numbers only. Either it is decimal or integer, no problem. But 1 to 10, 1 to 10 I must say. So 7 is in between 1 and 10 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 to the power of 7. 7 into 10 to the power of 7. Approximate population of Rajasthan. Understand? 7 into 10 power 7. That's all. Now coming to the third question. Approximate age of Earth is 4,550 million years. Means Actually, that value they did not given completely. So we must write what is the value of 4,550 million years is equal to, I'm writing 4,550 millions means it is international system. So thousands are 3 zeros and units also 3 zeros. 4,550 million years. Now write in the exponential form. So as I told you, 455 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So 10 power 7. But it is not in the standard form. So only one point I have to take before the point, that is 4.55. Now I have taken two decimal digits. So 10 power 7 plus 2, that is 9 years. 4.55 into 10 power 9 years. Otherwise, leave the first digit, count all the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 4.55 into 10 power 9 years. That's all. And last question, 10,000 kilometers in meters. So what is the relation between meter and kilometer? 1,000 kilometer is equal to 1,000 into 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer value is nothing but 1,000 meters into 1,000 meters. So totally 6 zeros we got, that is 10 to the power of 6 meters. That's all. Now, while we are writing expanded form for a number or any number, see how we are writing. So, for suppose I am taking one of the numbers 35,123. How I can write this in expanded form? 3 is in 10,000 place, so 30,000. 30,000 plus 5 is in thousands plus, so 5,000 plus 1 is in 100 plus, so 100. 2 is in 10 plus, so 20. 3 is in 1 plus, so 3. This is the expanded form. This expanded form I want to denote by using the exponent. Okay. Observe this. So this for each and every term exponential form I am using. 3 into 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 to the power of 4. That's all. Plus 5 into 10 cube. Plus 1 into 10 square. 1 is in 100 place. Plus 2 is in 10th place. So 10 to the power of 1 actually. 10 power 1 is 10 itself. Plus 3 is in 1's place. 1's place in terms of 10 power 0. Any power 0 is equal to 1. Any power 1 is equal to that number itself. 10 power 0 is 1. Any power 0 is equal to 1. Any number power 1 is that number itself. That is 10 to the power of 1 means 10. 2 into 10 is 20. 3 into 10 power 0 is 1. So 3 into 1 is 3 itself. So this is about exponential form. Expanded form we are writing in the exponential form. Okay. So like that some of the questions we will solve now. Express 48,951 and secondly 89,325 in expanded form using exponents. In expanded form using exponents. So my first question is 48,951. First of all, write its expanded form. That is 4 is in 10,000 plus, so 40,000. After 4, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 zeros. Plus, after next digit is 8. After 8, how many digits are there? 3. That is 8 is in thousands plus, so 8,000. 9 is in hundreds plus, so 900 plus 50 plus 1. This is normal expansion. Now we want to write in the expanded form. So expanded form 4 into 10 to the power of how many zeros we are getting? 4. 10 multiplied 4 times plus 8 into 10 cube is my second term. And third one is 9 into 10 square plus 5 into only 1 0 we have, so that is 10 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 10 power 0. That's it. Then try to write for next number 89,325. So that is 8 is in 10,000 plus again 80,000 plus 9,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 5. Write in the exponential form 8 into 10 power 4 plus 9 into 10 cube plus 3 into 10 square plus 2 into 10 power 1 plus 5 into 10 power 0. So when it is moving from left to right side, 10 decreasing 1 time. Since 10 power 4 is divided by 10, then we are getting 10 cube. Understand? 110 is decreasing. Okay. Now, if we are having the decimal number, for suppose 23.56. So as we know that for a decimal number, before the point completely whole number part, after the point decimal part. So how we have to expand that number? So for that, 23.56, 23 is a whole number. 2 is in tens place, 3 is in ones place. So before the point, ones, tens, and it is tens, hundreds after the point. Yes or no? So now 2 is in tens place, that is 2 into 10 power 1 plus 3 is in ones place, that is 3 into 10 power 0 plus 5 is in tens place, that is 5 by 10. Yes or no? While we are writing like that only we write, no? First of all, write normal expansion. That is how we are expanding this number C. 256.435. Like this, I have a number 437. For this number, how I have to expand? In the decimal notation, we know how to write this number. So how we are writing 200, because before the point whole number part, ones, tens, hundreds. 200 plus 5 is in tens plus, so 50 plus 6 is in ones plus, so 6 plus 4 is in tens place, that is 4 by 10, and 3 by 100, 3 is in hundredth place, 7 is in thousandth place, so 7 by 1000. Now write it by using the exponents. 2 into 10 square plus 5 into 10 power 1 plus 6 into 10 power 0. Then what about 4 by 10? Here onwards we are getting the negative powers. That is 4 into 10 to the power of, actually it is 1, yes or no? By bringing upside it will become negative power minus 1 because it is in the division. Okay. Now plus 3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 plus 7 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Why I am telling this? A power minus n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n. So now 1 by a to the power of n is this form. 4 by 10, that is 1 by 10 I have. So I want to bring to the numerator, then it will become negative. Understand? So in case of negative powers, we must do like this. Now, some of the questions I will give on whatever we have discussed now. So my first question is, write the following, write the base and base and exponent and also write the term in expanded form and also write in the expanded form. So don't confuse when bigger numbers are given exponential form, expand the given number in the exponential form, that is different, and now whatever I am giving, this is different. 3 power 4. So it is given in the exponential form. We need to write in expanded form. That means product form we must write. Okay, don't confuse. Now, when number is given, that expansion is different. When exponential form is given, you need to write product form. That's all. So first of all, what is its base? We must write. What is the base of this number? 3. So base is equal to 3. And exponent of that number is equal to 4. Exponent is 4. Write the expanded form. So that is 3 to the power of 4 in product form is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 multiplied 4 times. Next, second problem. 7x whole square. For complete square given, whole square. Just now I told you when 2 and 3 we are read them as with the special length square and cube. Okay, now 2 I have to 7x whole square. Now write in the write its base. What is its base? Complete term. For complete portion we have the exponent. That means base is equal to 7x and exponent of that term is equal to 2. And five AB whole cube is equal to so base is equal to 5AB and exponent is equal to 3. So cube, that's why 5AB whole cube I am telling. Now product exponential form 5AB whole cube is equal to 5AB into 5AB into 5AB. And one more question we have, that is fourth problem. 4y whole power 5. So what is the base? 4y. What is exponent? 5. How it will be expanded? 4y multiplied 5 times into 4y into 4y. That's it. Now next question. Write the exponential form. Write the exponential form of each expression. So my first question is 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. And second question is 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. And thirdly, so like this 3 expansions are given. For this we need to write the exponential form. So when product form is given, we must write in the exponential form. So here which number is repeating? 7 is multiplied how many times? 4 times. So what is its exponential form? 7 to the power of 4. That's all. Now observe this product form. Here 2 numbers are multiplied. 2 different numbers. 3 and 5. So for that separately we must write. That's all. 3 how many times multiplied? 3 times. 3 to the power of 3 is the exponential form of this part into 5 how many times multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That is 5 to the power of 4. So this is the exponential form of the given product form. Now here 2, 3, 5. 3 numbers we have. 2 how many times came? 3 times. 3, 4 times. 5, 3 times. That is 2 cube into 3 power 4 into 5 power 3. That's all. Next, express the following. Express the following as a product of exponents through prime factorization. Product of exponents through prime factorization means we must use the prime factorization method. Okay. Now, my first question is 288. I want to express in the exponential form using the prime factorization method. So 288 divide. Because 8 is there, we can go through with the two tables. So 2 1s are 2 4s are 2 4s are. Again I got 4, so again I will go through with the two tables. 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4. Because 2 is there, again I can take two tables. 2 3s are 6, 12, 2 6 are 12. Again 6 I got. So it is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 16, 2 8s are 18, 2s are 16, 36. Next 2 9s are 18. Now 2 table I can't take. So 3 3s are 9. That's all. 3 1s are 3. So how many times this number is came? 2 came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That means 2 to the power of 5 into 3 square. So what is the question? Express the following as a product of exponents using the prime factorization. Product of two exponents, and we have used the prime factorization method. And second question, 1250. So divide, because 0 is there, we can go through with 5 table also. 5 5s are 25. Sorry. 5 2s are 10. 5 5s are 25. And 1 0. Again, because of 0, we can go through with 5 table. 5 50s are 250. Again, 5 10s are. 5 2s are. 2 1s are. That's all. So now, what is the exponential sum of this number? 5 came 4 times and 2 is multiplied once. That is 5 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 2 to the power of 1. That is simply 2 also we can write. And third question is 2400. So 2400 divide and write. Because of 0 I can go through with 5 table. 5 4s are 20. Only prime numbers we must choose. Okay. 5 is the prime number, that's why I am going with that number. 5 4s are 20. Okay, 40. 5 8s are 40 and 0. Because of 0, again I can go through with 5 tables. 5 9s are 45. 30. 5 6 are 30. Now 5 table I can't take because unit digit 6 is there. So I am going through with the 2 table. 2 4s are 8. 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. 2 12s are 2 6s are 2 3s are and 3 1s are. Now how many times here different numbers we got? 3 numbers. 5 came 1 2 times and 1 2 3 4 5 times 2 came 2 to the 5 into 3 came 1, so 3 to the power of 1. Okay, like this we must use a prime factorization method to express the given numbers in the exponential form. Okay, next. If A equal to 3, B equal to 2. Find the value of first question A power B plus B power A, and second question A plus B whole to the power of B, and third question A minus B whole power A. Okay, we will check. They are given A value and B value. Substitute in the given question. A power B plus B power A. Means in place of A, we need to take 3. And in place of B, we need to take 2. 3 to the power of 2, that is 3 square plus B value is 2. A value is 3. 2 cube. 3 square plus 2 cube, that is 3 square is 3 3s are 9. 2 cube. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 9 plus 8 is equal to 17. And my second question, A value is 3, B value is 2, whole to the power of B, sorry, A plus B whole power B. 3 and 2, no? So 3 plus 2, B value is 2, B value is 2 square. So first of all, we need to finish brackets operation. 3 plus 2 is 5. That is 5 square. 5 square is nothing but 25. 5 5 is 25. Like that only third question. A minus B, that A minus B whole to the power of A. A equal to 3 and B is 2. 3 minus 2 whole to the power of A, 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 cube. 1, how many times you are multiplying? 1 to the power of n is 1 itself. 1 into 1 into 1. How many times you are multiplying? That value is 1 itself. Okay, and one more question is there, that is A power A plus B power B. A power A plus B power B. So now what is A? 3. A power A is 3 cube. B power B is 2 square. Now 3 cube is equal to 3 into 3 into 3. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. Plus 2 square. 2 into 2, that is 4. So 27 plus 4, 31. That's all. So like this, we need to write the exponents. When number is given, by using the prime factorization method, we can convert into exponential form. And why we are using the exponential form? The main reason is to express the very large numbers in simple manner. We are using the exponents. Okay, and how to read, what are the different terms are related to that exponents, all those we have discussed today. And in tomorrow's class, we are going to learn what are the different laws of exponents. So by using those laws, how we can able to simplify the question. Okay, so this is about today's class.